Okay, so have you ever felt like your brain is just overloaded? Like there are a million tabs open up there all at once, and your shoulders are tense, your to-do list is out of control.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Emails, notifications, obligations. It never really ends, does it?
Hmm.
Modern life can be pretty relentless.
It really can. But, I think there's some good news here. There are ways to tap into our body's natural stress management tools. And we're not talking about ignoring the problem or pretending everything's
Right,
fine.
not the toxic positivity approach.
Yeah.
We're looking at real, science-backed strategies that actually work.
Exactly. Today, we're diving deep into some of those natural ways to manage stress. And we're going to be drawing from this really interesting book, Stress Less, Live More.
It's full of practical advice, and we've distilled it down to the most actionable insights for you, things you can actually use in your daily life.
Yeah. We're going beyond those simplistic, generic tips and aiming for some real aha moments for you. Surprising facts, practical advice that can actually make a difference.
So are you ready to jump in?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
All right, let's talk about magnesium. It's a mineral that's incredibly important for how your body handles stress. You know that feeling of being completely wired but exhausted at the same time?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That tense, on edge feeling that can linger even when you're totally drained.
Well, that can often be linked to low magnesium levels.
Yeah.
And when it comes to managing stress, magnesium glycinate is a really great form to consider. It's highly absorbable and can help calm your nervous system without making you drowsy.
Oh, that's good to know. No afternoon slump. So,
Yeah.
how exactly does magnesium work its magic on stress?
Well, for one, it regulates your nervous system. Think of it as a sort of brake on that fight or flight response,
Yeah.
the one that gets triggered when you're stressed.
Right, right.
It also supports deep sleep, which is crucial for stress management. And it eases muscle tension, those tight shoulders and clenched jaws we tend to get when we're stressed.
I definitely hold tension in my shoulders. It's like I don't even realize I'm doing it until I'm in pain.
Exactly. Magnesium can help with that. And it also helps balance cortisol, the stress hormone. Plus, it influences GABA receptors in the brain, which are important for calming nervous activity.
Wow, so it's kind of a multitasking stress reliever. The book even mentioned a case study, Pamela, who was dealing with 3 a.m. wake ups, anxiety, and constant headaches.
Right. And she found relief using a blend called ultramagnesium, which combines several different forms of magnesium for better absorption. It seemed to help her relax and get better sleep.
Interesting. So it sounds like getting enough magnesium is pretty crucial. Now, there was a point about hydration in the book that I found a bit surprising.
Yes, it's a bit counterintuitive. We always hear about how important it is to drink more water, and it is. But drinking excessive amounts of water can actually flush out essential minerals like magnesium.
Oh, wow, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, and that can lead to, more stress and fatigue, which is the opposite of what we want.
So it's all about balance, making sure you're hydrated but not overdoing it. Okay, so we've talked about what we put into our bodies. What about things we can do for our bodies? The book mentioned detox baths.
Yes, detox baths. They can be a really effective way to relax and support your body's natural detoxification processes. But it's important to be mindful of the ingredients in your bath products.
Yeah, the book had a pretty strong warning about harmful additives, things like artificial fragrances and dyes, which can disrupt your hormones.
Right? They're endocrine disruptors. Then you've got sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS, which is a common foaming agent that can irritate your skin.
And make it easier for your body to absorb other toxins.
Exactly. And then there are parabens, which have also been linked to hormone disruption.
So, what are some good things to add to a detox bath?
Epsom salt and baking soda are great options. Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate, so your skin can absorb that magnesium while you soak, which can help with stress and muscle tension.
Like a bath version of the magnesium supplements we were talking about earlier.
Exactly. And baking soda helps to alkalize the water, which neutralizes skin irritants and supports detoxification.
Nice. So it's a win-win. You're relaxing and supporting your body's natural processes at the same time. The book also mentioned adding pure essential oils.
Yes, essential oils like lavender or eucalyptus can really enhance relaxation through aromatherapy. But it's crucial to make sure they're pure essential oils and not synthetic fragrance oils, which can contain those harmful chemicals we're trying to avoid.
Good point. Quality matters. Okay, so we've covered magnesium and detox baths, but stress isn't just physical, right? It's mental too. That's where journaling comes in.
Right. Journaling can be a very effective way to declutter your mind. It's not about writing pages and pages, just getting those thoughts out of your head and onto paper.
Yeah. And the book had some really practical journaling prompts for busy people. Can you remind us of those?
Sure. The first one is, what's one thing that went well today? This helps shift your focus to the positive. The second one is, what's one thing I can let go of? It encourages you to identify and release things that are weighing you down.
I like that one. Letting go can be so freeing.
Absolutely. And the last prompt is, what's my main priority for tomorrow? This helps you set a clear intention and avoid that feeling of waking up already stressed.
Oh, that's a good one. I often wake up feeling like I'm already behind. So these prompts are all about taking a few minutes to reflect and recenter yourself. The book also mentioned a Pure Essentials journal for tracking habits. What's the benefit of that?
It helps you identify patterns and triggers. By tracking things like your food intake, hydration, sleep, exercise, and relaxation practices, you can start to see connections between your habits and your stress levels.
So it's about becoming more aware of what's impacting you. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's talk about sleep. The book had some interesting things to say about melatonin supplements.
Yeah, melatonin has become a popular sleep aid, but relying on it long-term can actually backfire. Consistently taking melatonin can suppress your body's natural production of it.
Oh, wow. So you become dependent on the supplement.
Exactly. And that can disrupt your sleep-wake cycle, which can lead to more stress in the long run.
So what are some natural ways to boost melatonin production?
Getting sunlight in the morning is really important. It helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock. Reducing blue light exposure in the evening is also helpful. Blue light from screens can suppress melatonin production.
So no scrolling through social media in bed. Got it.
Right. And, we talked about ultra magnesium earlier. It can also promote restful sleep without the potential side effects of melatonin supplements.
So it seems like supporting our body's natural processes is key here, rather than trying to force things with quick fixes.
Exactly. Small, consistent changes can make a big difference.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what are the key takeaways for our listeners?
Well, we've talked about the importance of magnesium. You can increase your intake through diet or supplements, particularly magnesium glycinate. Detox baths with Epsom salt and baking soda can be a great way to relax and detoxify. And even a few minutes of journaling each day using those targeted prompts can help you manage stress and gain clarity.
And we've learned about the potential downsides of relying on melatonin supplements and the benefits of supporting our body's natural sleep-wake cycle, plus the importance of being mindful of the ingredients in our bath products, and even the potential impact of excessive water intake.
Right. It's all about making conscious choices that support our well-being.
Absolutely. Small changes can have a ripple effect.
The book asks a great question. So which one are you trying first?
I love that. Choose one thing that resonates with you and give it a try. It's amazing how interconnected our physical and mental health are. When you start taking care of one, the other often benefits in unexpected ways.
Definitely. It's about creating a positive feedback loop.
Exactly. Think about that, and we'll catch you on our next deep dive.